A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint John. On the first day of the week, Mary of Magdala came to the tomb early in the morning, while it was still dark, and saw the stone removed from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciple whom Jesus loved, and told them, "They have taken the Lord from the tomb, and we don't know where they put him." So Peter and the other disciple went out and came to the tomb. They both ran, but the other disciple ran faster than Peter and arrived at the tomb first. He bent down and saw the burial cloths there, but did not go in. When Simon Peter arrived after him, he went into the tomb and saw the burial cloths there, and the cloth that had covered his head, not with the burial cloths, but rolled up in a separate place. Then the other disciple also went in, the one who had arrived at the tomb first, and he saw and believed. For they did not yet understand the scripture, that he had to rise from the dead. The Gospel of the Lord.
Maligayang Pasko ng pagkabuhay! The Lord is risen. Indeed, today is a day of rejoicing because we celebrate the resurrection of the Lord. Let us go back and see the reactions of Jesus' disciples on the day he was risen. Did they rejoice? Did they believe immediately? Or did they undergo a process to arrive at the faith that truly the Lord is risen? The first character in the account of the resurrection of the Lord according to the Gospel of John is Mary of Magdala, whom we know as Mary Magdalene. She came to the tomb early in the morning while it was still dark. Perhaps she was afraid that she might be seen by those who crucified the Lord and be persecuted as he was. When she saw that the stone blocking the tomb had been moved away, she ran to Peter and the other disciple whom Jesus loved, and she said to them, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we don't know where they have laid him." It is interesting to note the reaction of Mary Magdalene. She had not seen yet the empty tomb. She had not entered yet into the tomb, but she concluded immediately that they have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and so she ran. The second character in the account of the resurrection is the other disciple whom Jesus loved. After hearing the account of Mary Magdalene, he ran with Peter to the tomb. He even ran faster than Peter. But when he arrived at the tomb, after seeing the linen cloths lying flat, he did not enter. He stopped. Natakot kaya siya? O naalala niya ang sinabi ng Panginoon na siya ay muling mabubuhay sa ikatlong araw? The third character is Peter. He ran with the other disciple to the tomb. He also saw the linen cloths lying flat, and he entered. The Gospel of John says that they had not yet understood. Thus, they went back to their homes. It is edifying to note that the other disciple whom Jesus loved, though he did not understand, but he saw and believed. Perhaps his relationship of love with the Master led him to trust that indeed the Lord is risen, though he had not seen yet the Lord's appearances after the resurrection. Iba talaga kapag may pagmamahal, may tiwala at nakakaalala. On the other hand, Mary Magdalene did not go home immediately. She stayed weeping. She might have loved the Lord that much that it was so painful for her to have lost her beloved. And her waiting received its reward. She saw the Lord, the risen Lord. He called her Mary, to whom she responded, Rabboni, which means Master. Dahil sa pagmamahal ni Maria Magdalena, siya ay nanatili, naghintay, kahit nalulumbay. To whom among the characters of the resurrection account can we relate more? Are we like Mary Magdalene? Do we have difficulty in believing when we could not find the Lord? When we feel like an empty tomb with no one to turn to? When we have nothing and no one to rely on? Do we wait and weep like Mary? Or are we like Peter, who was so zealous to run towards the Lord? But when he saw no one, he surrendered and went back home. Or are we like the other disciple whom Jesus loved, who ran faster towards the Lord, but when he was near, he stopped? Do we hesitate to come near the Lord? Are there occasions when, like the other disciple, we do not understand what is going on in life, yet we see and believe in the Lord? May the celebration of the resurrection of Jesus lead us to see the Lord who is risen, who lives in our midst, who waits that we may believe in Him, who can fill in the empty tombs in our life. A grace-filled Easter to all.